Welcome back to Red Dirt Trucks. We got some more stuff from Boost Auto. We got the Lumastep Mark 1s.
Christian here to tell you about our sponsors, Boost Auto Parts. If you're looking for high quality parts for a low price, then you need to check them out. They offer a wide range of parts like tow mirrors, running boards, and much, much more. They offer these for a range of vehicles from GM, Ford, Dodge, and more. Just click the link in the description and go check them out today. When adding parts to your vehicle, here are some things you should consider. Make sure to have safety goggles because a lot of us don't put running boards on a truck right after buying it. These take time to acquire, so there's going to be a lot of debris and dirt. Also, make sure to have good camera plug removers with pesky plastic plugs under the truck. And before doing any wiring, make sure to disconnect the negative side of the battery. Now, back to the video.
We're about to show you how to put them on, baby. Now to the unboxing. Look at this. These are plug and play, so these things right here are going to light up. Once we get it on, we'll show you how they work. Oh, they smell new. Tell me these ain't some badass boards. And they come with different designs, but you know, we chose these right here. The hex design.
They got 3 designs total and a range of colors.
We'll post some pictures of each one so you can get a feel for them. Alright, so you're going to go off the very back over here. You'll see that there's one right here. They consist of these little pop-off deals. There's one right here and there's one up here. And then you're going to skip all the way back to here. Pop these out, and then you're going to skip all the way down to here. Pop these 2 out, and then go all the way down to the very end and pop those 2 out to mount the brackets. So let's get to doing that. I already popped out the first one. Alright, here's the mounting brackets that they provide you from Boost Auto. It's going to go just like this. You're going to use your bolt on each deal, 1/2 inch, correct?
Yep, 1/2 inch, 12-point socket.
12-point socket, and you're going to use your locking washer and everything, and we're going to get her mounted.
Okay, while Gage is over there putting the brackets on, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the wiring harness for our running boards. They give us 2 harnesses, one for each side. They're pretty self-explanatory. Just rip one open. Alright, so they're plug and play. I opted in for the plug and play harness.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f is that?
You can opt out and do the wiring yourself, but I chose the plug and play. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Each plug is different. It's hard to see on that. One's smaller, one's bigger, so it's gonna be hard to mix them up. And then you got a positive and a negative. One will go to your battery, and one will go to a ground. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's move on to the rock light harness. We opted into the rock light function. So when this function's on, it'll override any other function on the running boards. Pull this out. Also, pretty self-explanatory. Only other thing is, you'll have one wire for each side to plug into our headlight harness, which, let me pull that out. So our headlight harness, self-explanatory also, it's plug and play. I opted in for the plug and play. Now they have the T-taps, like we did on the tow mirrors. I'll link the video down in the tow mirrors for the T-tap section. They're pretty, about the same. There might be a little bit difference, but they're the same. So right here is our butt connectors for our rock light function. Plug and play except for that portion, since I opted in for the rock lights. But once Gage is finished with those, we'll move on to the next step. I'm going to go ahead and feed the harnesses down while Gage is still piddle farting around. We're going to be running our harnesses down behind our battery on the passenger side. One of them at least. The other side will be over there behind the reservoir, the radiator reservoir. On the fender well, away from any heat or mechanical movement parts. we're just running our wires in a nice and tidily manner. We're trying to make our future installs look as professional as possible, which I'm kind of glad they give us these plug and play harnesses because they're already pre-made and they look amazing. Now we're going to be doing our headlight harness. So we pulled our headlight out, pulled the little red pin all the way out, push black tab in, pull out, and then there you go, harness is out. So we're going to go ahead and plug in our little adapter piece. That one's on, and now we'll get our plug side for our boards and plug it in. So we'll tidy this up, we'll do the same thing for the other side, and we'll meet you at the battery. We've made it over here to our battery. The little white connector coming from your driver's side harness, which was the other one we did, we're going to plug into our passenger side harness. Now we're going to work on our positive and negative. So our negative, we're going to hook to our jump start ground. So we're going to pull it off with a 1/2 inch socket. If I can get on it. 1 second. We're going to go off of our factory negative. Alright, that's off. And we're going to hook up our negative to match. If I can get it hooked up. Boom. Now we'll do our positive. Our positive, we pulled up our fuse box. There's a nut here, same size as the brackets, 1/2 inch, 12 point socket. Hooked it up there, that's for our power. And our ground, we went ahead and hooked it up to the negative side of the battery. Now we're just gonna tidy everything up. And then fingers crossed, everything's done. We can see what she looks like. Now that Gage got the brackets on, let's move on to our next step, which is our caps. Get one of these out. Our caps. And I don't know if they changed design, so these used to be screws, but ours are the push pins. Kind of like what was on our front diffuser on the lights we put on our hood and bumper, which there will be a video on those. So let's put these on. Now that those are on, we can go ahead and prep our boards with the screws. Since I have the crew cab option, there's going to be 8 total bolts, and you're going to slide them in from the little groove on the end. Line them up to about where they are on the truck, and then we can go ahead and put this on. Alright, we got to mount it up with hardware using 10mm nuts with your washer and lock washer. And then we went ahead and plugged them in. It's kind of hard to mix up the plugs. They're size coordinated. Like Gage.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
They look pretty good. What do you think, Gage?
They look amazing to me.
Yeah, they do look pretty freaking good.
Boost Auto does not let you down.
No, they don't. Along with the mirrors. If you haven't seen the video on the mirrors, go check it out. I'll put the link in the description. I'll probably put a link up here too. What do you think?
I can't say anything bad about Boost Auto.
With the install basically finished, other than the rock light harness, we are not unfortunately going to be able to put this in today. We are lack of supplies, being the drill bit to go through our dash for this, and running out of daylight. He's got to get to an important job, and I'm finishing up here, so we can go ahead and shut the hood. Booyah! Which you're going to see more on these lights in another video. But they look amazing. The boards overall, 10 out of 10. Boost also sent us the cleaner for us to clean them up. So we're going to go ahead and clean these up real quick, and then we'll get a final shot.